Alright, welcome back everyone. Figure while I have some free time, get some work done. Fortunately, it's going to be a little bit of a quick video today. I got about an hour before I got to run my youngest to his 3-hour workouts today. Besides, regular baseball practice, he also does, he's got a personal trainer that he plays for in the summer. So during the spring, they do a lot of, weekend workouts. Today just happens to be longer than usual, but he enjoys it. So we're going to do a lot of land clearing today just because it's January and wood chips are very profitable in January. And we need the money. I want to pay off most of this loan, and we also need to start building up a stockpile of money so I can buy a harvester, so I can actually get real crops growing and not just living on silage. Also got to buy a baler and wrapper, because I got rid of the silage silo because it was just freaking annoying. I should have went with the smallest one possible, but why would I do a thing like that? So we're just I got rid of it. I got, I think, $12,000 back for it, even though there was still a lot of silage in it, but for some reason I couldn't get the cover to come off. So got rid of it, and we're just going to do as much as we can today with wood chips, because we should get about 50 to 60,000 just in wood chips. I gotta find the radio because for some reason it's turned back on again. There it is, radio. No, it's off. Okay. Okay. Squeeze through. See, we're gonna be getting rid of like those types of trees. The tall ones we're not gonna get rid of, because once we get enough to pay for the baler, we're also gonna be buying the sawmill, because we make a decent amount of money from the sawmill too. And eventually get some cows. Because then we could sell the slurry, all that crap, the milk and everything. And the cows when they get old enough, if we don't decide to go with beef cows instead of dairy cows. But oh, I didn't check the prices. Let's do that. Is it in here? Of course not, because I didn't put it into a silo. It's probably going to be the farmer's market. It's going to be the best, but I just got to check. I'm going to pass it. Grain River Silos, best by 40. Okay, I think I gotta go this way to get there. If it's too much of a pain in the butt to get there, then just sell it to the farmer's market, because it's only a little bit more to bring it here. No, it's right here. Alright, perfect. All right, so we had what, 75, we'll say? I'd love to know, but my record thing is blocking the price of what we get paid, so you can see it. I can't. But it's January, so we should get a decent penny. Maybe close to 100,000. I doubt it, but it's getting there, so maybe. And we don't have too many more trees left like this that I can chop down, so probably get at least one, maybe two more loads in today. It should be enough to get everything we have to get. Thankfully, wood chips are worth a lot. Okay, let's find the way that we're actually supposed to go. Yeah, it'll probably help if we lift it. That was an oops. Yeah, see, this is what's stupid. Really should be able to open these gates without having to get out of the truck. Yeah, this tractor's good on gas. I think it's the other tractor that we gotta get down here for gas. Or just come down here with the trailer. It'd be a special trip though, because every time we come down here, it's always got a trailer attached. Nobody owns these lands, so we're just gonna cut across. I wish I could just mow a road so I knew which way to go every time, but we're over that way somewhere. I think that's us right there. Nope, that's us right there, I think. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Yeah, because that's the tract of land that I want to buy, all those trees. That's the next section of land I want to buy. Alright, so this is the edge of our land. Okay, so we own all those trees. You know, I'm never going to get this to the side, so I think I'm just going to chop these down. Because I'm never going to get over here. And there's stumps. Because this is like right on the edge of what I own. And there's still another whole tract of trees closer to the house. So let me take these out. And here's where you gotta do this little trick. stump. I hate having stumps hidden all over the place. Alright, and go. Yeah, we're just gonna do enough to get another full load. I don't want to do them all because eventually I will get over here. And these trees you don't really get much from. You get some, but not much. I think I get like 10%. That's better than driving all the way out to the house. Let's see, we're at 73%. Ah! There we go. Okay, let's just clear it over here. We'll get what's what's along the line. It's the long turn soon. This should be the last one, if not one more after it. Yeah, this will be the last one. I'm not going to try to push another one because I'm going to lose more of it. Then with game is we're at 99%, 98%. Alright. Oh boy, snow's coming in. Hopefully we don't get stuck anywhere. Eventually I want to get a bigger, trailer that will hold a lot more. But that's an investment for next year because, I'm probably only going to do like one more load. But I got to get over and I got to do those nasty trees that are over by the house because cutting those down and trying to sell them off, it's just going to be a pain in the ass. But, pain in the butt. Sorry. Like these trees, you don't get much out of them. It's not worth it. It's better. You're better off just, grinding them up in the chipper. Yeah, I know I got a whole bunch back by the property. All right, where's the road? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh crap. Oh boy. Let's check the map. Okay. We came at too steep of an angle. Yeah, see, I don't know how you're supposed to freaking do anything on the other side of the river. You can't get to it. You can't get to anything 16, 12. There's no bridge. There's a road, but there's no bridge. So either there's something missing in the map, which is 100% possible. Yeah, it's probably just something missing in the map. But yeah, the last time I played this map, I had problems with it too. So I have a feeling the map is still being worked on. The last time the gates wouldn't open. The gates at the store, so I couldn't buy anything. Whoa! I think we can make that. What do you guys think? We're just gonna jump it. Hopefully there's a way in somewhere over here. Alright, we should be able to cut through here. Whoa! Fish town. Is it actually weighing us? Oh, yeah, look at that. It is. Yep, that's cool. Come on. All this money's going to be spent really quick. Just because there's plans for it all. Every last penny. There's a plan for it. You know, we're going to do like one more load. Yeah, maybe we'll get a silo. Or store whatever else in the silo. Yeah, so roughly 100,000 a load. But it's only in the month of January that you get that. The rest of the year, it's, 50, 60,000 a load. That's why I'm saying maybe I'll go silage. There's more trees than what we're going to cut down today that are going to get chipped. And we could just save them for next January. Oh, slid into that. You just can't do any cutting today. You just can't see the grass. Now, if the snow goes away, maybe we can get some cutting done, but I think it's just going to be running another load. Chopping down some trees. Figuring out where the sawmill is going to go. Yeah, I got about another 45 minutes before I got to jump off. Yeah, maybe I'll record a little bit more tonight. And he's got practice 1 to 4 today, and then he's got practice with me at 1 o'clock tomorrow. School tryouts start on Monday. This drive is so long. I wish I was closer. No, the drive back and forth is just a horrible drive. I wish I could put a cell point closer to home, but it would be cheating. And it's when I do the firewood, I can put that cell point closer to home. I'll still put it at the edge of the land, this way, you're still going to transport it, but... So like these trees, back of the house, these are the ones I got to cut down. Because they're not really worth anything. Oh, these are my trees. Came in at the wrong angle. Here's where the property line is. So let's start clearing from here. Yeah, so you get like nothing. I don't know what's going on with this one. I am going to buy the regular wood chipper eventually when I get that volume operation going. For now, this is what we got. Yeah, there'll be little pieces here and there apparently because thing is, these trees suck. Ugh, why is it gotta knock them over? I hate that it's doing this. Alright, well, looks like he's gonna be staying here. That's fine. Because if they're not gonna cooperate, we're just gonna leave it. I just want to get rid of all these garbage trees, and then I'm going to plant, real trees. But for that, I think we're just going to lease the equipment. Because there's no reason to buy that equipment. Let's just keep taking out these small guys for now. Those big guys that are probably chopped down. Bring them to the mill when we get the mill up and running. Because they seem to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt to take down. So those will be the first trees to go to the mill. Yeah, so many. Alright, this will be the last one. Alright. Let's make that last trip. And we'll probably come back and fill up again, but we're gonna hold off on selling it because I wanna get the mill. I wanna get the sawmill placed so we can get that thing operating. Because it's gonna take a month or two for that to actually produce any wood. That and we gotta get wood into it. So Hopefully this time we're going at the right angle. I'm tempted just to buy the land all the way there and build a freaking road. That would take a lot of money, though. Especially the land with trees on it. Charges you more. I don't think we've left our end yet, though. I haven't seen the cutout. Unless we passed it and I just wasn't paying attention. Which is, I think, what happened. I took it too much of an angle. Alright, let's check the map. Yeah, that's the road I want. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the mill in, and then I'm going to make a road from the mill all the way to the edge of my property. Yeah, this is the road. Yeah, at least then it gives me a good angle to shoot at to make it to where I want to go without having to take the main road, because the main road is just annoying. Well, we might actually have to do another load just to make the money to do what we want to do. I mean, I like logging, but whoa, 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 no traction, no traction. Holy crap. I didn't even have my finger on the gas. Jeez. Snow's deep. Oh, oh. I think me and my older son are going to do... I heard there's a series on here where he may just join this one. Or, 7 Days to Die, 'cause we like playing that game also. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just make this drop and get out of here. Got things to do. Oh, it's like no traction as soon as you get down here. Driving across the grass, I got more traction than when I'm on a road. Oh, that's good. Excuse me. So we should bring us up to 375, 376, which will be enough to get everything we need. I gotta check the gas trailer, see if there's a hitch on the back of it. Let's see if I can put a hitch on the back of it. Oh wow, you got a little over 100,000 on that one. I guess the price is going up. I think the silo for the wood chips is like 25,000. I think. I'll put that in over by the sawmill though. I got to put it in a good spot though because I think you can only do like small trailers like this under it. The bigger trailers you got to do a auger, not an auger, a belt system. Which isn't bad, but it's just an extra piece of equipment. Alright, so that angle was too much. So let's go this way. Sorry about that, my phone was going crazy. Everybody's panicking. We're getting closer and closer to opening day for Little League, and the rest of the board members are new. It's just me and the president that have done it before. The rest of the board members are new to it. They're all panicking. It's taken 2 weeks to get everything in order. You know, we got town officials coming. They give their speeches. Thankfully, as the vice president, I don't have to give a speech. No, I don't like public talking. Hey, look, it's another road. I think we're coming at a good angle, though, because oh no. Could have swore that was the hill that the farm's at. Yeah, here's our property line. And this whole circle, I can't figure out how to get rid of it. It is driving me crazy, though. And sometimes it blends in, and you really can't tell, but right now, it ain't blending in. There's the silos, okay. Oh crap, I have stuff out here that's waiting to be picked up. Oh boy. Yeah, that's right. I forgot I got a little sidetracked on the mission here. Yeah, we had to go do something. Got sidetracked. Alright, let's get this parked. Alright, the other tractor should be over here, right? Yeah. See, all this needs to be baled. And he's here with a load. Have a load of silage in it? Yeah, so a load of silage in it. Alright, so you know what? Let's make a run down there with this. We'll buy the wrapper. maybe sell this because it's too small. So that works. Yeah, we'll sell this, buy the wrapper. And whoa, whoa, oh, yeah. Forgot pile of logs there. Sorry about that. My recording software decided to freak out on me. And then Steam decided to, open up on its own. I guess they did an update and they wanted to make itself known. And it decided to shut down my recording. It's alright, for you guys it'll be nothing, but for me it's a pain in the butt, because now I gotta splice them together. Yeah, we're gonna sell this little wagon. If we need another one, we'll get a bigger one, but this guy, he's just too small for the size of the fields we have. If it filled up once for the size of the field, it'd be fine, but it's like 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you just gotta keep going back. So for what we needed it for, it worked. It got us started, it earned us some money. Oh, no traction, no traction, no traction. Oh my God. I wasn't even touching the gas. Jeez. Yeah, I think we'll just go to the animal dealer with this. They always pay the best price. Get some gas. Okay, so 380. Yeah, 3,000 for almost a full road. Not entirely bad, but not something I'm going to continue to do. No, the drive sucks. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't see the button. Just imagine what it's going to be when we bring the trailer down. Trailer's probably going to be 15,000 to fill. Do I have two? Oh. Yeah, got a decent amount of money for that. All right, let's see. Baylor. Square Baylor. I think it's this one here, right? What the hell is this guy? Is this a Baylor on steroids? Jeez. That's huge. Or is this just a wrapper? Yeah, I think that's just a wrapper. Stationary. So let's go to the Baylor. This Baylor is a bunker at the back, which can be filled up with the Baylor wrapper. Yeah, we don't need anything that big. Okay. It's only a little bit more. Horsepower. Yep. See, I just needed to pick up, bail, and drop. It doesn't have to be anything special. 125, 125, that's it. We don't need massive bells. Actually, well, let's buy it. Bail on and Turner. No. I was hoping it was more like 60,000 versus 120,000. But, I mean, we could have got one for 60, but it wouldn't have wrapped it for us, and we did it to wrap. These are just bailers. These are bailers and wrappers. What would be really nice is if they did a bailer wrapper and the square bells. But they don't. Alright, was there anything else needed while down here? I don't think so. Just the sawmill, but that we could do when we get back. See, I like the John Deere's, and I like the Case IH. And the John Deere's are usually my #1 choice on what to get. Alright, so we're gonna have to bail. We'll do some bailing right now. It's pretty quick. And there's not going to be many rails. And we don't have to pick them up right away because the grass, we just cut it. So it'll be at least another month before it's got to get cut again. And this should be drop mode, automatic, bale wrappers on, bale counters on. Okay. All my tracks are gone because the snow's gone. But that track of trees right there should be what's behind the house. On the other side of the road. It'd be nice if they did a square baler with the wrapping abilities, because you could fit more of them on a trailer. Don't want to run into any trees again. And there's the property line. See, out here is where I'll probably plant all the trees. And once I mow it down, here. This was a road that I cut. Yeah, field's probably ready. All right. I think I have auto stop on. Yes, I do. Okay. And the little baby bells. Alright, so a bale or row isn't going to be too bad. Might even work out good and leave everything on the edges. I don't like leaving the scraps behind. It's annoying. Alright, the yield is getting better. Alright, let's see. Here we go. See what the yield was on this, because this was not field grass. So not entirely bad. A little over a bale and a half. Alright, making out pretty good. I don't know how much the bales are going for right now, but I don't think they sell good until like March. Yeah, I got like another 15 minutes. Alright, should be able to get all this done before I have to jump off. Like I said, I'll jump on tonight. I'll do another recording. I'll get 2 out this week before things start getting too crazy. I really appreciate you guys with the comments. I do read them all. And there's not many of you that are watching me, but the ones that are, I do appreciate it. You know, I'm not monetized. I don't make money for doing these videos. It's just, I'm playing anyway, so. You know, I have fun. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I'd be talking to myself anyway, so what's the difference? This way I don't look so crazy. I do appreciate you guys subscribing. I don't know. More subscribers I have, the better it is. But that's not what I'm striving for. It's just nice to see people watching and commenting. Whoa. Trailer, fishtail a little bit. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pick that up right now. Cut it this way, right? This. A little side tail. There we go. I'm going to have to make a pass along the outside to pick up all the... Whoa! Crap I'm missing. I ain't the best at backing up. In case you couldn't tell. Real life, no problem. Video game, whatever. I wish the machine moved faster so you don't have to stop so long. It's not bad. I got 10 bales so far, so it's probably a trailer load so far. Next, the trailer's not glitched out. Sometimes it is. I could fit, I think, 18. Because I went with the smaller ones. Yeah, I definitely got to do a clean sweeper along the edges to get rid of all the excess, all the extras. That's gonna drive me crazy. I mean, we could have held onto the forage wagon for that, but I don't know if maybe we should get a storage shed for bales. Yeah, it's the last batch. Probably 15 bales, maybe 15 bales. Definitely 14. Definitely be 14 bales. 15 might be asking much. Yeah, 15 is going to be asking a lot. 14, that will definitely go. Alright, let's make a clean pass. It's only the top edge. And I think I got most of it. Definitely didn't get this guy. I gotta come back for that guy, but yeah, see, I think I got most of it. There's a little bit right there. I don't know what that is though. Alright. I'm gonna park this over here. I think these two fields are always gonna stay grass. Alright, let's see if this field requires anything. We're gonna stop right here, this way I can run in between the two fields. It needs to be rolled. I don't have a roller, so this guy's ready to harvest. It also needs to be rolled, so we're gonna have to buy a roller. Alright, let me get the trailer. I think it's empty. It's attached to the truck right now, which is fine. Make the truck do some work. Oh yeah, gotta love the way that truck sounds. Alright, good. So it's double siding it. That's why I went with the smaller bales. Yes, the bales weigh less, but they could fit more on the trailer. And I'd rather get more on the trailer and make less trips. Because the bigger bales, you can only fit a single row down the center of the trailer. And so I should be able to get all these bales on this trailer. Probably even that field's bales. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna store them. No, so I'm gonna put the over there. I'm gonna store them right in here, just for now. Okay, unloading, left side. No. Right side. Okay. Now it is left shift. Alright, perfect. Now, we got a nice little stack right there. And the trailer is still usable, so while they are fermenting, they will sit there. Because we're going to need the trailer to pick up all the logs. Okay, so I gotta get off. Unfortunately, I gotta jump off for a little bit. Go deal with baseball stuff. And tonight we'll record another one, but I think this was a pretty damn good video. We got a lot done. Sold a lot of freaking wood chips, made some money, which is going to get spent right now anyway, so did not mean to hit that button. But thank you again, everybody, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good night, all.